Hello, good morning, everyone. Hello, good morning, everyone. So today we are going to discuss about part two, drawingless manufacturing. I hope I'm audible to everyone. If not, please do let me know in the chat box. Good morning, everyone. Please welcome you all to this webinar. Today's webinar. Today we are going to talk about part two, drawingless manufacturing. So when we talk about manufacturing, let me just give a brief idea about it. When we are giving communication has been one of the major contributions to today's society for its upliftment. If I see the changes that we have seen in the last 20 years, over the years of how we communicate with each other, right from using a cordless phone to mobile phone to what we have today. We have a virtual platform where we interact with video calls. Is there any better way where we can do the similar setup with our manufacturing as well? Because we have stuck with one simple tool, that is drawing. And this is also one of the exciting features if we can use, because we already are using a platform of 3D platform in almost all the design departments. Can we leverage the same thing in our conveying our designs to our shop floor through a 3D platform? So for that, we have the SOLIDWORKS MBD. So what it's usually, this is a scenario in the shop floor designs. This is a usual scenario in the shop floor designs where the designers are, sometimes the models doesn't really convey the message that needs to be conveyed because of the human errors or the interruptions. So one of the main things that most of the manufacturing departments these days face the challenges is the miscommunication between the designers and the shop floor guys, because we have something on the design drawing sheet, but the manufacture something else because of the misinformation or some of the errors that are prone in the drawings. So this has been one of the age-old methods of using our process. Let's see how our design process, manufacturing process is there in the current market. That is, we design in 3D, we go back to 2D drawings for conveying our designs, and then we go for manufacturing in the 3D designs. So this has been the usual method that has been going on for quite some time. So nothing wrong with the process, but it's just that there are a few shortfalls for this design process. That is, 2D generation adds more time to it. Manufacturing it takes a lot of time, as you guys know, that you need to detail each and every part of it as and when though your 3D model is ready. And it takes potential quality issues. Of course it does, because when you are going for a manual process, there will always be some quality issues that will be there with the any designing firms. The emerging industry standards require more on 3D. This is a topic that I'll be venturing into it post in the demo sessions. More I get into the demo session, how exactly the 3D annotations help us to leverage our designs to the next level. So this has been one of the main areas that I'll be concentrating on the later part of the webinar. How do we integrate our 3D designs, not in just drawings, but also in the other departments as well. Okay, so let's see what exactly is MBD. MBD is about, suppose we have to manufacture this particular donut over here. What do we do is that we usually design it in a 3D, then we add those features, that is our product manufacturing information, in a 2D sketch, that is your 2D drawings. And once this is done, how about what if I told you that this designs can be directly integrated into my 3D designs? That is my 3D annotations, inserting that into my 3D annotations or my 3D designs. So that is what MBD does. It helps to add those 3D dimensions by bypassing the 2D drawings without you don't have to enter any kind of create any kind of a 2D drawings. We can directly go to the 3D drawings. So this is about MBD. So today I'm just gonna I'm gonna show you how exactly MBD works in the 3 simple steps. The first step is, how does MBD work? Let's see how MBD works. But I'll be showing you how does MBD work in a 3 simple steps. That is, first is we define the 3D PMI data inside the 3D. So let me just go to SolidWorks now. Let me just open this particular part of the year. As you can see, this is a part. This is completely like uh, as you can see, this is a part over here, and I need to just I need to this is my critical part of the entire assembly. That is my base plate frame, gear plate, where I need to just make sure that this is properly defined properly or detailed properly in a way that my designers make sure they put it in the right fits and the annotations are done in the right fit, so that the manufactured to the precision levels that we require. So let me just open this particular model over here, and let me see how exactly the MBD works. So MBD doesn't really have, as you can see, it just works as an add-in with the SolidWorks. It acts in tandem with SolidWorks. There is no special window that you need to open in such SolidWorks. It works with just in every works of SolidWorks. See, that's the best part about MBD. So when you're talking about adding those annotations or inserting the annotations, there are 3 methods. Well, there are 2 methods. One is the automatic dimensioning, and the other is manual dimensioning, 3D dimensioning inside your 3D models. So let's see auto dimensioning. Let's go for the auto dimensioning part. Let me just add the primary datum plane. Let me go for the secondary datum plane, and let me go for this will be my tertiary datum plane, since this is where it just gets unlocked. And I'll select a few features where I want to do the detailing part of it. Let me just select the holes over here and the over here. As you can see, the entire dimensioning part is done by the MBD, and MBD gives the 3D annotations. Let me just rearrange all the dimensions over here, how I want this. This is also something that's really good about MBD, is that it helps you to rearrange your annotations with ease. So this is one of the best part about MBD. Before I jump into the topic, I just want to have a quick poll with each and every one of you. So the poll is that how many people use drawings to publish their drawings? I'll just give you 1 minute for this. Let's quickly, I think I want all the audience to use this. Oh, that's great. Almost 80%, 90% of the people over here use drawings. Till the response, I'm still getting some responses. I'm just waiting for a few more response. Okay. Okay, let me close the poll now. I think it's almost time up. So that's almost 84% of people who use drawings. That's really great, because that's one of the primary requirement for any manufacturing designs. That's the reason why most of them design in 3D, so that they can get their designs published as quickly as possible. So when I talk about MVD, as I said, it's easy for me to arrange these dimensions over here. And let me just capture a few dimensions. Let me go to the top view over here, and I can capture the dimensions. Okay, let me just write this one off. Capture the dimensions. And what are the which all the annotations do I really need? I can just select this and select this. That's it. And this is captured. So this is one of the best part about MBD. It just, as I told you, this is how you define an MBD. This is my primary step. Does it really stop here? No. Whatever that you do inside your SolidWorks drawings can be done over here. I'll show you an example of that. Let me just go for the basic dimensions here, and you can just give angle dimensions, or in case if you want to go for the let me just select construction, select OK. I have my construction line, and again I will just select these two constructions, and no, let me just go back to the location dimensions, select this. Basic location dimensions, select, and go for the select. That's it. And again, let me just go for this. That's it. You can see what are the kind of things. And in fact, if you want to create one more construction line here, you can do that as well. And I can select this dimensions over here. This doesn't stop there. I can select what all the kind of dimensions that how is my style, whether you want it in X direction, Z direction, or in underline direction, that you can copy here. And this is about MBD, capturing and defining the 3D PDF. And in case if you want to create one particular object, I mean, you want to add further dimensions, I'll just show you one more example where how you can define the dimensions and how easy it is in MBD. Let me just go and select this plane as my primary datum, and I want this particular feature to be viewed, and that's it. And I want only these dimensions to be captured in one particular view, and I can do that as well. How do I do that? Just go for insert annotation view. There is something called as insert annotation view. I'll select this particular plane and go for this and the annotations which I want this to be moved. That's it now. And how do I capture this particular dimensions? Go for 3D capture view. And that's not all. I can rename it as well, saying this as flange holes. Now comes the next part of the design part of it. Let me just go. Now we're done with the processing of the defining the PMI in a 3D. Now organizing it. So how do we organize in a MBD? As I told you that I'll be showing you in 3 simple steps. This is how we organize. We have multiple methods, in SolidWorks where you can organize it to easier level. And And the most important thing that I want to quickly show you, that if you're working on a certain number of features, such as your multiple configurations. I have multiple configurations here. So should I start from the scratch? Usually in the drawing, that's what happens if you are creating with the drawing configurations and have multiple configurations in your design. Then when you're detailing that particular designs, it's kind of difficult where getting a updation doesn't really happen easily. So, but whereas if you see the same thing in an MBD, this is where it takes, and this is where it is very easy to implement MBD. Uh, if you see, you have a copy, already have set it in another dimensions, have defined this dimensions in another configuration. I can copy the settings and paste it inside this particular configuration. As you can see, all my annotations have been pulled. You can, in fact, it doesn't mean that you can only have to go for one particular annotation. You can go for all types of annotations. We have something called as a copy scheme, where let me just go to this copy scheme once again and click on the default. That's it. All my dimensions are captured. And those of the dimensions which doesn't match, it will just come in a green, but it comes up in a, it will pop out the error for you, and you can just directly go and delete those dimensions which doesn't really match in the current configuration. So this is one of the unique features about MBD. Not only does it help us to organize, define PMI data in an easy format, but also help us to organize it in a much easier and a simple format. So let me capture this. In fact, let me just show you this, how exactly this can be captured. Capture this, and all my dimensions are done. In fact, if you want to recapture it, you can do that as well. Let me just add a basic dimensions here. That's it. My capture. It's recaptured now. So now comes the third part of it. That is the publish the 3D PMI data. So before I go into that, I just want to know, I want to throw a quick poll to my audience. So how many guys use 3D PDF inside SolidWorks? I'll just give you 1 minute for the response. Let's wait for 1 minute so that everybody can answer this poll, so that I can understand how many people really know about this feature, so that I can concentrate more on that. Okay, I think we are done. Let's close the poll. I think 53%. Let me share the results with you guys. Almost 53% people will be using 3D PDF inside SolidWorks. But the 3D PDF, what we use inside an MBD is kind of very the different, I can say, compared to the SolidWorks. We'll see what exactly is the difference that the normal 3D PDF that we publish inside SolidWorks and the 3D PDF that we generate inside an MBD. So let me select and publish the third part. That is, the third part is publishing the drawings or your designs in a 3D PDF. So I've selected one of the 3D PDF drawings over here, and let me select the views which I want this to be engaged. I want to publish. Plant holes, plant holes. I can, in fact, the best part about 3D PDF that what we have inside SolidWorks, the 3D PDF inside SolidWorks MBD is that you can pick from your custom properties directly to your 3D PDF. This is a feature that is not there inside your normal 3D PDF, the file that you generate inside your 3D PDF. So I've selected the title. For the title, I've added the material over here, which I've picked it from the model itself, custom properties of the model, or you can go for the description, what I have inside the my custom properties, and I can publish that inside the 3D PDF. Let me just put it on the desktop. Let me show you how will be the output. This is one of the best things about 3D PDF, generating a 3D PDF inside an MBD, because when you are publishing this to your shop floor people, rather than giving them a drawings, a 3D PDF with customized according to your company needs. So this is one of the best part about SolidWorks MBD. It will be just like your drawings. It will be not be like an ordinary 3D PDF file. It will have all your company logos to your custom properties or those critical informations which you want to convey to in the drawing file. Those things can be directly collaborated inside your MBD. So this is how the 3D PDF looks like inside SolidWorks. And let me go back to the model now, and I just want to quickly show you some of the best features about SolidWorks MBD. Now we are done with the part module side. Let me just go to the assembly part. How does SolidWorks help me in the assembly part? Uh, we have the assembly over here, and that can we use the 3D PDFs inside the assembly? Yes, we can. And most important thing, can we capture those views inside 3D PDF, inside the SolidWorks MBD, inside the assemblies? Yes, we can. So if you can see, I've already created a few of the views, which can be seen. This is a section view bolt, which I want to showcase it to my shop floor people, that how exactly the cross section of this particular plate and assembly looks like. This can be completely published in a 3D PDF file, and along with a bill of material. The section view part of it. So again, this is something that you can show it in a 3D PDF rather than showing it in a drawing. Sometimes it's kind of difficult for the shop floor guys to read the same drawing or the view inside your drawing file. It is kind of a difficult to understand or interpreting your drawings. So if the same thing can be published in a 3D PDF, it's kind of easy and simple. So let me capture this in a 3D PDF. Now, let me just capture this particular view and let me publish this in a 3D PDF. Okay, let me put this inside my desktop and let me show you how exactly does this really look like, 3D PDF looks like. It's generating. It takes I mean, it will just each and every, that's the best part about MBD. It introspects with each and every designs that it has, and it will just check what it exactly, what are the details that needs to be captured, and it goes with each and every view, and it just checks what we can do about this designs and what are the things that we want to do. That, as you can see, this is the best part about MBD, where I feel that if you are working on the large assemblies part of it, the PDFs, in the PDF itself, you'll be getting the bill of material. You can customize your bill of material according to your company needs, and it comes along with a bill of material, and it's easy for the guys who are working on large assemblies or the shop floor guys when they are assembling part of it. They can just directly give this particular mentions, and the 3D PDF, if I can share this in a 3D PDF to them, will be kind of easy. So, and one more question I just wanted to ask each one of you. This is the third part. I've concluded to the last part, that publishing the drawings inside the 3D PDF. So let me go back. Uh, I just want to ask you one more poll question post this. So other than 3D PDF sharing with the drawings, or uh, is there any other use for 3D, using this 3D annotation inside of the designs? I want all the people to answer the question. Let me just wait for a minute so that I can just get response from all the audience and attendees. Okay, now I'm done with the poll. I think this is what the response that I got from the audience. This is the response that I got from the audience. I think the right answer is actually both. This is just a tricky question I just wanted to pose for you people so that you can understand that 3D annotation is not just about publishing, but you can use it for the other methods as well. Let me show you those things like tolerance stack-up analysis and inspection tool. How exactly can this be used in my inspection tool? Suppose I have the part over here and I've opened this particular part. Let me close and minimize this. Yes. Uh, I have my dimensions. Okay. Let me just pick up one more example for you guys. Here I have the cutting machine over here. This is one of the examples that I wanted to show that how exactly 3D annotations can be used other than your drawings. and why is it so important for us to work on 3D annotations, and what are the other benefits. So let me just open this particular subassembly here. I just want to know the tolerance stack up over here. Uh, this is one of the major ideas that I just wanted to showcase you guys. So we have something called as the tall analyst, and those of you who are having an those of you who already have a professional license can already take a look out of that. Uh, we have tolerance study that can be used inside SolidWorks to check our tolerance stack-up analysis. But please be informed that this is a linear stack-up analysis, not a dynamic change of analysis. I'll just select this part. Now let me change. Let me select this part. This part. Yes. I want to check the tolerance stack-up analysis. And this tolerance stack-up analysis only works when you are already defined the designs inside your 3D annotations. You need to make sure that all your designs are 3D annotated over here. Based on that, then only you can perform this tolerance stack-up analysis. So let me just go for it. Let me continue this particular feature here. So I'll select this is what I need to is a lower knife. What are the parts that require here? Let me just add those guide pins. I require the guide pins to be part of this tolerance stacker. I want this upper clip and pretty much everything. Now it'll ask me for the plane, which is my first preference for the mates. So I need to select this for each and everything. You're just assigning that what will be the first preference when it comes to let me select this particular bushings. For the bushings, I need to select the tolerance stacker, and I need to select the mates, first preference mates, which I need to assign it over here. These are the mates are already given inside SolidWorks assemblies. I'm just going to reuse them inside my tolerance stack-up analysis to read my further study over here. So this is what the results it gives. You can directly go for the maximum and minimum. This is what the tolerance analysis results that I got into it. So this is one of the reasons why you need to work on 3D annotations, because not only does it really help you in publishing your designs, but also helps you to doing the other part of works, such as the tolerance stack-up analysis, or it could be your inspection. Now we have done with this. What about the inspection part of it? Suppose I've created one of the part over here. I want to do an inspection. In suppose if you are having an inspection tool inside SolidWorks, you can use that and integrate it with the 3D annotations. You don't have to have only drawings for your inspection. It can be integrated with your 3D models as well. So let me just take this particular part and give the basic reference to inspection only, and select the range. Select the range. Okay, let me just do this once again. Yes, I've selected the range And as you can see, all the dimensions are completely ballooned over here. In case if you are really trying to integrate your quality process also with your design process, where you want your entire designs to be generated in an Excel format sheet so that you can publish this to your quality team, do that, keep up the process line, the computer aided production planning, then this can be done with the help of SolidWorks. We have something called as model specific inspection, model based inspection. You can do that as well with the help of SolidWorks inspection. You can integrate this 3D annotation inside your inspection and publish in an Excel format sheet as well. I can publish this in an Excel sheet. Let me just use this. That's it. This is done in an Excel sheet. But again, let me just specify that for this kind of operation, you need an inspection license. In case if you are having inspection license and you want to see that what will be the limitation, what will be the advantages of integrating your 3D annotations inside your inspection. This is the advantage. I just wanted to show this to you guys, to all my audience. And let me go back to one more most interesting topic, that is the comparing the parts. I'm sure most of you, I'm sure most of you are working on the engineering change division. Most of the companies have engineering change division that keeps coming very often. But how do we keep comparing that, whether this particular part is, what is it, when we do make some changes in one particular part, how do we compare the documents? Can we do that in SolidWorks MBD? Does MBD helps us to compare from one part to another part? What will be the difference? Yes, we can. I just wanted to show this one particular feature where we have an inspection, SolidWorks MBD, where you can compare the one particular model to another particular model. Let me just go for this. Suppose I've taken, let me open a model over here, and I've added all the dimensions and specification over here. And can we compare this model to another model? Yes, with SolidWorks MBD, it's possible. I can compare this particular 3D PMI data with my other PMI data. Let me just show you how this can be done. I'll just, since this is my A. You can see the difference now, complete difference. I can, SolidWorks MBD will show you the difference. What are the difference that exists between A and B model? So this is very unique. This is one of the most important part of it. You can, if you want to use this particular component and the report, and you want to showcase this to your vendors, or you want to showcase this to your change, when you're using an EPDM, you want to put that into your reports of the EPDM, it's possible. You can integrate that inside your EPDM vaults as well. This is one of the best features about MBD. Not only does it really just give you the option of publishing your drawings and making your life easy, but also gives you such kind of great advantages of making your work much more easy and simple than what we do. So it just gives me the report as well, what will exactly can be done. So this is about the MBD, some of the features that we have in MBD. One of the best. I felt that these are some of the useful things that can be used. And when we talk about MBD, we always have this connection that it happens only with the drawings. It doesn't really work. 3D annotation doesn't help us in the other formats as well. But to be frank, 3D annotations does not only helps you in drawings, but also helps you to integrate with your CAM. Suppose if I have to take this particular model over here, let me take this particular model and let me showcase you a model where I can show can tell you that how an MBD helps you to integrate your designs with the others downstream data such as your manufacturing, your CAM machining, or your CAM integration. So let me go for this and extract the information. As you can see, the entire operations can be done. I can easily extract all my operations. I've taken a model over here and I can integrate it with my CAM as well with the SOLIDWORKS MBD with your SOLIDWORKS. Now, let me show you that one more thing, that feature that I really wanted to show because I felt that this was the most changing thing that I compared, because I see a lot of complaints from my customers as well that some of the times we share the PDFs and other things to our vendors, but our vendors only heavily still depend on the drawings. Can we make it simple in our drawings as well? Yes, we can integrate this inside your drawings as well. Let me show you how this can be worked inside your drawings as well. Let me just open this particular thing and I'll show. Capture the 3D view here. Okay, so let me publish this inside my drawings. I'll show you how exactly this can be used inside my drawings as well. I've created a sheet metal part over here, and with the help of the drawings, I'll show you the manufacturing process that can be followed over here as well. Just a minute so that I can just load the drawings here. As you can see, I have multiple parts. And I can pull those views which I've captured inside the drawings, and this will tell me that what are the operations that I've done inside a sheet metal part. I thought this was very easy and unique so that it can help a lot of people publishing, those of you who are working on sheet metals, the how MBD can help you guys as well. So this is one of the features about MBD. And so let's get back to the slide and show how exactly does MBD works. So this is about MBD. These are the key capabilities. We saw how exactly MBD. I'll just quickly do a recap of what all the things that we did. MBD, we show the key capabilities of customizing our 3D PMI data inside the 3D PDF, and post that we saw how CAM can be integrated with the help of MBD. So instead of yes, so the 3D PDF, 3D templates can be published, and we can go for unleashing the power of emerging technologies as we are entering into the world of virtual manufacturing. This has been one of the best ideas of why MBD could be your first step towards that. And we saw what all things that we could do that as well. So how we can compare the documents from one part to another part and compare the files, and in fact check integrate them with your inspection documents, where this was not possible in a usual 3D background. So this is about MBD. With the help of MBD, what do? We completely take off the 2D drawings, and we completely save money uh, to our customers, and by just eliminating the tedious 2D process. So these are the benefits of MBD. It's cost saving, time saving, and also quality improvement. As you can see that with the ease of what we can use, uh, with taking out the drawings, we are giving a 3D models inside your company background downstream betas, where you can share your company documents such as the 3D PDFs or universe e-drawings as well, where you can share those documents to your company guys. And one more thing I just wanted to tell you is that we have the option of even publishing this in a step 242. I think this is one of the most important things to most of the manufacturers who are going for integrations of CAM. So this you can directly give the step 242 and directly send this models to your manufacturing shop floor persons, and they can which they can use it for their good. So, I'll leave the panel. I'll just want to ask any questions. Please do raise your hands so that I can. Any questions from the audience? This is my email ID, which you can get in touch with me. So anything further additions you want, or any further you want to know more about MBD, or you want to see how exactly this MBD can help your designs inside your company platform, and please do reach out to me and help get in touch with me. My email ID is